Guys, I just went to my garage to get this box. And this box is filled with books. Filled with books. A lot of people don't know about me is that I've always been a bookworm. Almost read anything. So, I was having a conversation with God, basically praying, and I was asking God to help me because there were certain things in my life that I didn't realize were still bubbling inside of me. And so he spoke. And I really mean it. He really spoke. And everything around me was telling me certain things. And one of the things I would actually like to share it with you. It comes down to educating yourself, reading. I was watching a video with Jordan Peterson, and he was talking about the importance of reading books by great writers. Because you're going to have 30 years of experience, PhDs, doctorates in good books. This is not a TikTok video. This is not an Instagram post. This is deep into books. And for me, I've had such varied interests in my entire life that as a child, a teenager, in my very early 20s, all I did was read. I could literally have a conversation with anyone. A lot of the people I would hang out with were much older than me because I was reading some serious books. That box, we've got a varied collection, so I'm just gonna go through some of them with you. So right here we have Better Than Before. This is about mastering habits of every day. I need to work on this. Then this one has not been opened. It's called The Art of Thinking Clearly. I think clearly, but I think I do need some more work so I can be really sharp in my thinking. Now, I used to be a nanny, and this book is called Save Our Sleep. If you have a child and you're struggling, this one's for toddlers, there's one for babies, buy this book. This really gave me an edge as a nanny. I'm tempted to becoming a nanny again. If you have a child and you need a nanny, can you give me a call? But I'm not cheap though. This book is called What Men Are Like. This book, every man and woman needs this book. It's old, but the understanding you have about men and how their parents shaped them, this is not about romance. This is just really about what a man is. And I read this book over 10 years ago and it really affected my life. And I think I've changed as a person. I need to read this book again. It teaches you about behaviors, about pairings. You can get this book on Amazon. It's really, really good. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys know about Robert Greene. I've read a lot of his books. I listen to his books. This book is called Mastery. It is so good. It talks about the depth and the dedication you need to become a master. This book is called Why You Act the Way You Do. It's by Tim LaHaye. I really need to read this book because I feel like I've changed so much as a person that I need to understand who I am. And this book is about making cocktails. Imagine there was a time I knew this book back to front and I could tell you everything you needed to know about cocktails and mixed drinks. I like to be interesting. Give a big shout out to my friend Alex because about 2 years ago when I met you, you sent me so many books that I should read, and I have always been a reader, but I didn't really read. And I feel like sometimes God brings people into your life to remind you of who you are, but the big factor here is, are you listening? I'm so grateful. Hope you guys are having a good day.